Alrighty, I just got home from my 10-hour shift and boy am I tired, and I still need to park my car in the garage. Today I want to talk about what direction is your life going, how can you know, as well as how you can get to that particular point where your life actually slowly improves. Now I've had these thoughts in my head for freaking a long time, maybe months or even years up until this point. And it's the question that always ponders us, which is my life improving, or how can I improve this particular thing in my life? And just genuinely sit down with yourself and ask yourself, what do I think is wrong with my life and how can I improve it? For every person it might be a different answer. For you it might be one thing, for another person it might be anything, but both are correct people. I myself, I literally want money, I want to buy a Porsche, everything else I'm fairly happy with. I maybe want to gain some weight, I can just do that by eating more, but eating is expensive, so I need more money, so therefore it helps out multiple things. That's the current situation where I am at, and if I have those other things that come to me eventually in time through doing things like content creation, business, helping people, will I eventually get to my goal over time as long as I put action towards that set plan? Otherwise it's a daydream. And the answer is hypothetically yes, as long as I continue to work towards it in some kind of way. Now when it comes to you, it might be a whole different answer. For you it might be, I'm not happy with my body. You might be fat, for example, and no offense to fat people, but what I have learned through knowing fat people and them complaining about the same thing, which is, I'm fat and I'm not happy with my body because I have this gut that's just hanging on me and I just want to get rid of it. Inevitably, these people are doing nothing at all to try and fix that problem. So therefore, they have this goal that's here and they are currently in this position in their life. So for them to eventually lose fat and reach their weight, they have to, over time, get to this point in their life, which is, let's say, stage 10, but they're working on stage 3 or even stage 4. Now, the way that someone could learn how to lose fat is Google what to do, and you can learn numerous ways through reading blogs, watching YouTube channels, subscribing to fitness people on YouTube, and you can watch their videos. You can learn what to eat, what not to eat, what to cut out of your diet, whether it be fatty things like, let's say, chocolate milk, for example. And you can go to the gym, you can learn the best weight exercises to do to lose weight, or you can learn the best cardio, or you can combine the two together. And therefore, if you actually go to the gym, control your diet, and over time, you can become that level 3, level 4 person, all the way up to that level 10 person, which is simply by having a plan and doing things to move towards that plan, which over time increases your level as a human character over time. My example would be, I want to be a content creator. Well, how can I create content is the first thing I have to find out. Then how do I produce content is another thing I have to find out. But among these two things, I also have to control one other variable, which is my time. Because I work 40 hours a week, and occasionally I work Saturdays, and I can work overtime. So sometimes I'm working between 40 and 45 hours, usually on the weekends. And I have to effectively manage my time, because if you work 40 hours and every day you drive an hour to work and from work, that's 10 hours every week, assuming that you work for 5 days. Now, 50 hours every single week for every single week of the year is a lot of time to be focused on one thing that you either love doing or you hate doing. It's one of the two. I've never met someone in my life and they're like, oh yeah, my job's actually alright. It's either you love your job or you hate your job. If you want to escape a job that you hate, then you need to start looking for something else, or looking at what you want to do in your life. Literally sit down with yourself for a good while and be like, what do I actually want to do? What are my end goals? So for me, coming back once again, for me it's having a Porsche, because it's my dream car, having money because I never had money when I was a kid, and I know what it's like to not have money, and it's a real struggle. So my life I'm pretty much okay with. I'm happy with the girlfriend I have. I eventually want to move into my own house and have kids like a normal human being. And for me to provide my kids with a good life, as well as my eventual future wife, is money can definitely help with the ability to buy them the best groceries, the best schooling, the best college if they want to go to college. Because me growing up, I had none of these things. Therefore, my pain is something that I don't want on them, and therefore I know I need to get X, Y, Z and 1, 2, 3 things. Besides the Porsche, if they don't need that, that's for me, but that's always been my dream. And you have to pursue your dream in some type of fantasy, even if it seems crazy, because that is a individual goal and that is totally fine. But coming back, we also have to look at what you particularly want. You have to look at, where am I at in my current life? In my current life, am I happy with what I have? If not, what needs to change? And if said change does happen over time, what will the desired outcome look like? Will I be more happy with what I have? Will I be happy with my life? What sacrifices will I need to make in the present to make said dreams and achievements possible? Then you have to look at, well, how am I wasting my time so I can't move towards that goal? You might be watching Netflix. All these things, even though they are fun in the present moment, they affect the ability to go after that particular fantasy, which is, I want to do X, Y, Z, 1, 2, 3 to improve my life. So I want you to spend today, or whenever you watch this video, to actually find some way to improve your life if you are not happy with it. However, I know there are some people that will watch this video and they are happy with their life in every trajectory, which is great. Keep doing the same thing that you were doing, but if you want to improve it in some aspect, then definitely spend some time to think, if you don't already know the answer, of how you can improve your life. And if you already know the answer of how to improve your life and what you want, what action plan can you take? If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like as well as subscribe to the channel. And I also want you guys to subscribe to the free email list, which I want to build up. I want to share free information where I want to just help people just improve their life. And through improving your life, I might be able to improve my life as well. The link for that is in the description, and we'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.